Communities are waking up with a bunch of fog, aren't they?
Absolutely, and that's actually going to be the case for later on today. I know that's a pretty critical part of our forecast is how clear it's going to be for those fireworks tonight. And we do have some places that's going to be beautiful and clear, although hot. Some areas significantly cooler with more dense fog. Now, that's what we saw yesterday in the Pismo Beach area, and I think we do have some decent conditions for today because like yesterday, starting off with some dense fog, and while it is going to be tricky to clear out through the daytime hours, we will see some pockets of clear skies. A little bit of sunshine here and there, just a couple hours at a time before more of that dense fog moved in the evening to overnight hours. I've been looking at a lot of models and it is tricky for tonight. I think we are going to be seeing a lot of cloud cover and fog, but at least right now some of those models do show a little bit of a break in that fog around Pismo, right around that fireworks show. So not all is lost, but we're going to keep a close eye on that through the daytime hours. Now yesterday it was a hot one, 104 in Paso Robles, 88 in San Luis Obispo, 83 in Lompoc, and 71 degrees in Santa Barbara. So definitely cooler by those beaches where that dense fog is, significantly warmer in the interiors. That's what we're going to be seeing once again for today as well though. But the good news is starting this morning, it's a little bit on the cooler side, so you can open up those windows, get that cooler air inside. That can also help to save on some of that AC cost later on in the daytime hours. Right now, the clouds and fog that we're looking at is very much right along those beach areas, and this is what we're likely to be seeing later on today as well, especially around those fireworks shows. Thankfully, looking at a little bit of a break in that cloud cover this morning, especially along our north coast, our south coast communities, lots of cloud cover and fog. But the interiors, they're going to be really nice and clear all the way through today. Now, the main weather story is these three high pressure systems. So we've got this large area of high pressure that is going to be persistent here on the central coast day after day, warming us up even more. Today, we do have those excessive heat alerts continue to be extended all the way through Wednesday of next week. That's just on the edge of how long you can have these alerts up. So definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if this is extended even more. Excessive heat warning still in place for most of our communities all the way through Wednesday night. We also have that excessive heat advisory in place for slightly cooler temperatures, but still tricky over the next few days. We do also have some fire weather watches, warnings, and advisories. Fire weather warning, that is the worst of this, is going to be along our south coast and in those interiors. That is going to be for later on today all the way through Saturday morning. Also a fire weather watch in place for San Luis Obispo County. This can be tricky. We also have very high likelihood of fires spreading quite quickly today, so be extra cautious with any fireworks. Checking out your temperatures today, 112 in Paso Robles, 88 in San Luis Obispo, 79 in Santa Maria, 80 in Lompoc, and 78 degrees in Santa Barbara for today. 113 on Friday in Paso Robles, 98 in San Luis Obispo, staying near 110 all the way through Tuesday of next week. Even into those South Coast communities, we could see some 90s, thankfully slightly cooler in Santa Maria. Neil, back to you.
All right.